Hi, and welcome back to the Locker Around the Clock for Week 7. We are a blistering 13-6 against the spread this season. We went 3-0 last week. We're looking to go 3-0 again this week. Been tearing it up. Hope you're on the picks. If not, check it out. Gino T32 at Twitter. Always get them posted there. Also, Gino T32 on YouTube, which if you're here watching this right now, you already know the good information. Let's get on to the game, starting with the 1 o'clock lock. My Oakland Raiders going to Lambeau Field. Look, last week, Green Bay was kind of exposed. Matt Stafford threw all over in a game that the Lions should have won. Matt Stafford threw all over that defensive backfield of the Green Bay Packers. He was able to go downfield deep. That's what the Raiders like to do. With the help of Josh Jacobs, who has been tearing it up and should be able to get some yardage against this Green Bay defense to set up those big plays downfield. Look for Darren Waller to have a big game. Look for maybe Zay Jones to get involved in there in that deep passing game. Either way, the Raiders right now are playing great, coming off the bye, beating the Bears in London. Coming into this game, the defense looks tough. I think they should be able to hold and contain Aaron Rodgers. Definitely should be able to contain the running game as they've shown against Chicago. Look for the Raiders plus the 3.5 in Chicago. That's the 1 o'clock lock. On to the 4 o'clock lock, we have Chicago visiting New Orleans, or playing New Orleans rather, at home. New Orleans, they're hot. They've been on a streak with running the ball. Unfortunately, this week, Alvin Kamara out, Latavius Murray stepping in. There's got to be a stop where the New Orleans Saints aren't going to be able to maintain this level. I believe that the Bears are going to come back and be able to recoup. They looked horrible out in London. They went out there on a short week because they got there in London to play the Raiders only a day and a half before the game actually started. They've had a week off. They've had plenty of time to rest, get themselves together. Look for Khalil Mack to have a big, giant game in this one here. Look for the running game to pick up for Chicago. It has to, because Trubisky hasn't played, but he's coming back. He hasn't been healthy. I don't think they're going to have the passing game because New Orleans does take care of the pass very well, but look for Chicago to open up the running game and win this with their defense. Take the Bears, lay the 3 against the New Orleans Saints. Take the Chicago Bears. That's the 4 o'clock lock. On to the 8 o'clock lock. Philadelphia plus 2.5 against the reeling Dallas Cowboys. Dallas, yes, lost to the Jets last week. They've lost 3 in a row. It doesn't look to get any better. Dak has not been able to do anything. Passing-wise, Amari Cooper is most likely going to be a decoy at best in this game. They don't have the passing game. The offensive line is going to be back, but with Jason Garrett controlling the helm there, I don't have any faith in them. The Eagles are great at shutting down the run. They play the Cowboys usually very tight games anyway, but they are very good at shutting down the run. And right now, the Cowboys only have Zeke to rely on at this point. Dak Prescott's looked horrible, and the receiving corps has looked horrible. The offensive line, which does get a boost with their starters back this week, still looks horrible. Take the Eagles, take the 2.5 points. That's the 8 o'clock lock until we go 3-0 again this week. Take it to the book, take it to the bank, and as always, you take an ace.